So how's it, everyone? So as you can see, epic day today. Stage, what was it, 5. Right around the Basque Country. Fantastic roads. Totally different to Holland. Totally different environment. Not so much road furniture, things like that. But today was a gnarly day. Idea of the day was to get someone in the break, either Demarki or Omer. And so I'll talk about it the whole day, really. The art of the breakaway, what happened, how we got in the breakaway, all these things. I think it was actually 75k until the breakaway actually went. So it was like guys going up the road. We've got Mads Peterson going for the points. We've got Sam Bennett chasing him down. And then there's guys that knew that today the breakaway would probably make it to the line. We knew that Jumbo was probably going to give up the jersey. So there was a lot to play for. It meant anyone who got in the breakaway today had a chance of either leading the race or grabbing a stage win. So of course, you've got 180 guys, maybe about 160 guys thinking they can win today or gain something out of the day. Obviously, the GC guys keeping their cards close to their chest. Breakaway went. We had Demarki up there with about 9 guys. And I was kind of just surfing the front there, just, in case something else went. And we slipped away with, 3 other guys. We rode across to them, made the group a little bit bigger. And then Soler took like a ballsy move and came across alone. We were cruising up the climb going quite easy because it had been such a hard day. Everyone needed to catch their breath again. So Lekker came to us. He closed the 2-minute gap on the climb, got across to us. And then kind of we all rolled through and we all did the things that we needed to do. We knew the last finishing circuit of the day was going to be tough. But the gap was hovering around 2.5, 3 minutes until they kind of like hit the climb the first lap around and kind of gave us those extra. They didn't give us those minutes. We went up the climb super hard. Split the group. There was only about, I think, 10 of us left there at that stage. Super strong guys in the breakaway. Obviously, Soler, Mollard, these guys, they can all climb. Mollard had the chance to go for the red jersey, and so did Fred Wright. So there was a little bit of a tussle between those guys. And then there's the stage win as well. Because it was so difficult, and Demarki had been in the breakaway the day before, and all these things, unfortunately he couldn't pass the climb with me, but geez, what an effort he did today. 70 Ks of following nearly every single move. Me, on the other hand, I just gambled completely, probably followed only like 2 moves, so I was the fresh out of the 2 of us. And we kind of didn't have a set thing. It was more like I'm going to ride the pace on the climb, and he's going to follow what he can do, and then we kind of regroup and reassess after the first lap of the finishing circuit. Anyway, it went nuts. We had lots of Lawson Craddock attacking, then everybody having a go, and I just kind of clawed my way back up. Made the first lap around. Then there was a little bit of like a few little attacks here and there before the final lap, but then on the final climb I got dropped. So I got dropped and kind of just didn't give up. It's really just not giving up. Everybody was tired at this point. The bunch had 5 minutes behind us, so I knew the stage win was to play for. Soler had the legs. That's it, plain simple. Attacked at the bottom of the climb, held us off. Could we have caught him in the end if we worked together? Yes, but it was so difficult. Everybody was like man for themselves. Nobody really had teammates left there at the end. Well, nobody did, so it was hard to get someone to commit. I gambled completely. I know that, I completely gambled. I didn't. I thought, I'm putting everything on the finish line here. If I can win the sprint, if it comes back, we were with a few young guys in the group as well. So I thought maybe someone gets a little bit, excited there at the finish, has a dip earlier, and then we run onto each other, and it's like kind of, we just follow each other to the line, and then I have the legs. Been waiting all day for this final sprint. Look, Soler held us off. Hats off to him. We came through that last roundabout. Obviously, Fred being on the front, not ideal position for him, and kind of slowed it down. And he didn't want to go earlier. Of course, he's not going to lead the rest of us out to go for the win and things like that. So it worked in Soler's favor. I kind of laid off the wheel for the sprint. We got second, but really, I also only had 1 bullet left. I chased. Well, I did the whole climb by myself, and then I caught Mulberger and can't remember who else over the and Masnada over the top. We all worked together, and then we caught the group of 6 that were in front of us, and Soler was there. So we only caught those guys 5k to go. So I was really on the limits. I needed to recover. Of course, everybody's looking at each other to do the work. Everybody wants to profit off the other guy. and that's the art of bike racing. Is sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. I'm really stoked to have pulled off, a podium, especially after being dropped on that last climb and crashing early in the race. So it's a great morale booster for me, the team, for everybody. So super chuffed, and I think, now going forwards, like tomorrow is going to be a tough day. It's going to be a GC day, all these kinds of things. But, the whole day in the breakaway, it's about doing your turn just enough, making sure you're fueling right, making sure that, you skip a few turns here and there. A couple times on the climb, just held a little bit back. So I think really, clearly it wasn't the strongest out of the guys because I got dropped. But I think just the sheer will to like be able to work with the guys, come back and then kind of gamble and all these things, I mean, I'm 37, I can gamble these days. So it was, I enjoyed it. Of course, I play it over my mind again. I think, geez, could I have done anything about better? And the answer is no. I played my race. I played my cards. I gambled. I tried to take it that somebody else could take the, someone else would move before I would move, and I'd profit off that. Didn't work out, but am I happy with third place? I mean, second place. Sorry, third place. It was a tough race, guys. Tough. It was lekker to be there. Would have been nice to pull it off. But anyway, thanks very much for all the messages of support from everybody. It's been really cool just to read some of them. And also, it's been great to have the boys really that are toughed out there today too. And, put up a podium for them. And obviously we're missing Big Mike here. So we will be carrying on now. Carl's going to be going for the GC. We're going to keep him up there as much as possible. And then, we'll be targeting the rest of the stages in the Vuelta. Tomorrow's probably not the day for us. But there will be some nice stages that are still to come. And, we'll be going for it. So guys, thanks very much for tuning in. Be lekker. Have a great rest of the Vuelta. And hopefully I can win something. Or we can win something. Wouldn't that be great? Also, don't forget, we still got the Racing for Change campaign, guys. We're on 200,000 out of the 300,000. So if you can donate or want to donate, please do. So I'll put that link in the description as well. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon. Stage 6 tomorrow. It should be a humdinger. It's going to be the big boys tomorrow. They're going to show it all tomorrow. So we'll know who's going to be going for the Vuelta. Thanks for tuning in. Be lekker.